teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is the exact way you want to start a playoff game, is a big play offensively. This quarterback does a great job of seeing the coverage and creating this play down the field. And now this momentum clearly on the offensive side. You got to go put this ball in the end zone for your first score.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Here comes the handoff. Fights through the tackle. He's got space. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
And there's the handoff.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got an opening here. With that gain, they'll set up a first and goal as we pause for the 2-minute timeout.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do in the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. QB to the tight end for a completion. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to a 40. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Now the 40. He can go. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, your chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
Kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Jackson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. It's an out route, the catch made. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second is short. After the completion, we'll stop the check out an injured player on the field. Senior offensive lineman. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? They'll run it from the gun. He's got a crease. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line of South.
These are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll test the right side here. Open field, breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain, just short of the 40.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On the run, he'll let it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute. All you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoffs, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first down.
He's got space. All the way to the end zone. He couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes deep off his back foot. And it's incomplete, aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Reed. To dart to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality, knocks the ball loose.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. You got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And now Texas A&M calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Makes a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
You talk about running into halftime with all the momentum. An extra point away from tying this one up. This is a brand new ball game now. 0-0 essentially heading into the 3rd quarter.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Using his legs here. Oh, he's got open space. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 1st downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Hold on, Joel. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the 2nd half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the 1st half, first 4 minutes of the 2nd half as a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
You wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
They'll run it here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will give them the lead now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Portland. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And now the running back's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to trim out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
If they're not going to stop this guy, just continue to give him the rock. And again, his vision, his burst, his nose for the goal line. He is such a good player. 5 touchdowns in one game. That is wild.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Tailback with another carry. Breaks it. Here he goes. Inside the 30. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Ball handed off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The Aggies answer back with a touchdown of their own. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. To throw, it's Reed. Here comes the rush. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
A running play called on 4th down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Wants to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Fighting toward the goal line, but he's not going to make it. The defense stops him short. A turnover on downs. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Grinding away with their running game. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the 1st down.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Breaking tackles and going. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.